So on the last video on calculating taxes, I mentioned this magic number for El Centro right now, 1.0825. I explained how it works because if you were to separate the 1.0825, you have a 1 right here plus the rate, but as a decimal, the percent as a decimal. So I explained that maybe I shouldn't emphasize the magic number 1.0825. Maybe we should leave it as 1 plus 0.0825 and do this on a calculator, and you will get the same answer, $54.11 that we got on the video, right? Or we bought some $50 jeans. So the reason why I'm saying let's leave it separate is because the calculator does it for us. So how about this? Yeah, magic number, yeah, you could have this in your head if you're going to calculate something at the store. But let's actually write down these notes. Okay guys, what I need you to do is to open up your notebooks and copy this down. This will help you out. It'll save a lot of time. So what this is going to do, what these notes are going to do, is going to save you a lot of time. You're not going to have to cross multiply. You're not going to have to cross multiply when calculating discounts or any of that other stuff. So let's jot this down. Now, it's the same notes. This top one and this bottom, the same notes, but this is for when there's an increase. When's there an increase? Like taxes. So we already knew the magic number 1.0825 for El Centro taxes, but we're going to leave it as 1 plus 0.0825 instead of adding them together. Now, when there's a discount, when there's a decrease, that's going to be 1 minus 0.0825. If it were taxes that were decreasing, but taxes never decrease, it always increases. So in this case, the R is going to be a discount, like a 25% discount or a 30% discount, some type of sale that the store is doing. You're going to be able to convert that percent to a decimal and then subtract it from 1, multiply it by your original price, and it'll give you your new discounted price instead of doing the cross multiplying. So again, if you're watching this for the first time from home, please hit pause and copy all this down. It's very important. Okay guys, so we have these 3 questions up on the board. This was a class opener. I don't know if you guys already copied them down, but instead of calculating using proportions, is over of equals percent over 100, or instead of using the proportion change over original amount equals percent over 100, let's take a look at these notes and use these notes to calculate these total prices. So number 1, it says that we want to buy some shoes that are $65 and the tax rate in El Centro is 8.25%. So right here in our notes, we're talking about taxes. We're talking about an increase in price. So we're going to say original price times 1 plus the rate, but as a decimal. So that 0.825%, this 0.825%, you're going to write it as 0.0825. Okay, so let's go back to the board, and again I'm going to do original, which is 65 times 1 plus 0.0825. Again, whatever taxes you have, it's percent means divided by 100, so you're going to move it over 2 spaces this way. So it's 0.0825. There it is, 0.0825. And I want to put parentheses on it. Now, on the last video, I said, oh, the magic number is, for El Centro prices, the taxes is 1.0825 because I added them together. Let's keep it separate. After all, the calculator will do it. Do 65, open parentheses on a calculator, 1 plus 0.0825, close parenthesis, hit equal, and that'll give you your price. So with the calculator, I know that my answer is 770.3625. Now we're talking about money here, so money, dollars and cents. So we're just looking at the $70.36, including taxes. Now, if that 2 would have been a 5, then I would have to change a 6 to a 7. If this would have been a 9, I'd have to change it to a 7. Anything that's below 5, like a 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, it stays. Anything above, anything 5 or above is going to make it go up. So I hope that is clear to you guys. So there's nothing new right there. Let's do the next one. The dress is $140. We're going to multiply it. Let's say you're going to prom, you need a nice dress. You're going to buy this dress. And let's say you're not buying it here. Maybe in Arizona, which has a different tax rate. So the tax in Arizona is 6.25%. So again, according to the notes here, I want to do the original price and then 1 plus the rate, but as a decimal, not as a percent. So this is 6.25% as a decimal. Percent means divide by 100. So you move it over 2 spaces this way. So it's going to be 0.0625. Now remember, this is increasing. So it's going to be 1 plus, because it's increasing, 0.0625. It's not 0.0825 because it's not El Centro anymore. It's a different place, different taxes. So if you do this on a calculator, so with the calculator, we're going to just type it in exactly the way it is. Make sure you use parentheses to open and to close. Okay? Exactly, even with the plus. And it will give you the answer, $148.75. So that's your dress, including the taxes, $148.75. So you don't have to cross multiply, guys, when you know this, these notes that we just copied down. Now let's take a look at this last one, number 3, the printer. Okay, so let's look at our notes, because we're going to find the total price. Bless you. We're going to find the total price when there's a discount, like at a store, a decrease in value. So the discounted price will be the original price times 1 minus the rate, which is a percent, but write it as a decimal. Okay? So let's actually write that out. Let me actually keep the notes here. We're going to say $255. That's the original price times 1 minus the rate. Right here, we're going to be subtracting the discount. Remember, R. But R is the percent, but write it as a decimal. Now, what is the discount? It's 30% discount. But as a decimal, it's going to be 0.30. So let's do that. 255 times 1 minus 0.30 inside parentheses on your calculator. So we get $178.05. That means 0.5, and you could put a 0 right there. $178.50. So your original price was $255. 30% off of that is $178.50. That's your new discounted price. It's a lot cheaper than the original $255. Now you still need to go for taxes, right? Now, is the tax going to increase it or decrease it? Increase it. So let's go back to these notes over here. Whoops. So when there's an increase, it's going to go back to plus. So your original price, but this is now the new price. Don't go back to the original. This is the new price. And you're going to increase it by the tax rate, but as a decimal. So we're going to put 178.50 times 1 plus. Now, what is the 5.5% written as a decimal? It's 1 space, 2 spaces, so it's going to be 0.055. So let's put 0.055. So for taxes, which increases the price, it'll obviously be a plus right here. For discounts that decrease the price, obviously it's going to be a minus right here. So when we do this on the calculator, we will get $188.32. Now, why do I say 32 cents? Because the 7 makes the 1 to a 2. So $188.32. That's the $255 printer, the discounted price, and the taxes all included. And once again, this is only quick when you know these notes. So once again, these are the notes. How do you do total price? Always original price, whether it's an increase or decrease, it's always original price times 1 plus the percentage as a decimal. That's if it's increasing, that's why it's plus, or minus if it's a discount, like there's a store with the 35% off sale, then you're going to put a 0.35 right here. And you're going to subtract because it's a discount. Okay, let me jump to this worksheet that you guys received today, 2.7 WSP, and let's go for some of these crazy ones down here. All right, let's take a look at this DVD player situation. So I've copied down the notes right here, so you could have them there. DVD players aren't even this expensive anymore. They're like 50 bucks, huh? Anyway, let's figure this out. You could do all of this math and take a really long time using cross multiplying, but the easier method is to understand what you're doing. You're going to take the original amount, 269, and you're going to multiply it by parentheses. Let's first talk about the discount, 20%. So if it's a discount, you're going to put 1 minus, right? If it's a tax increase, then you're going to put 1 plus. But we're first going to deal with the discount. So we're going to do 20% off. Now remember, the 20% is the R in your notes, but you have to write that 20% as a decimal. So that's like dividing by 100, which means it's going to move 2 spaces this way. So it will be 0.20. So 1 minus 0.20. And if you calculate that on a calculator, you'll get 215.2, which means $215.20. So far, this is our new price with the discount of 20% off. Now we still need to calculate the taxes. Now that's going to make the price go up or down? Up. So you have $215.20 multiplied by 1 plus, because the price is going to go up, and the taxes, which is actually we need to change the percent to a decimal, 1 space, 2 space, it'll be 0.07. So I'm going to put 0.07 right in there, and then do that on a calculator, and you'll get your final price of $230.26. So this is including the 20% discount and the 7% tax on the discounted price. That's your total final out the door price, $230.26.